Okay, here we are again. Here's the next part of Haku's story. We can't keep it that wide. Alright, read. It's okay. Right. We have water, so no struggles. Good. Now read. Haku was definitely strong and well trained. He didn't really even give his opponent a chance. But one big question remained. Could you really call his act a punishment? You call yourself a samurai? I was hoping to at least get a few more swings in. Haku kicked the samurai's body, then turned and started walking. Haku. I went after him and he struck one finger in his ear in an attempt to ignore me. I can't believe you attacked him during the day. Is this how you guys always carry out punishments? I hope you at least did some investigating first. Haku gave me a scornful look. Who needs to investigate? It's just killing a guy. All you really need to know is where you're likely to find him. His remark on killing a guy really struck a nerve. It felt like a thorn digging into my side. What makes you choose to carry out punishments anyway? I don't know. Never thought about it. The way he spat out his reply left me feeling even less satisfied. This guy is dangerous. If I keep watching him, I bet I'll learn a lot about how the shadow vigilants really operate. As I stared at Haku, I made my decision. Ooh. Later that evening, you again? What are you doing back here? Haku sounded quite annoyed. When I heard he was heading out on another punishment, I had changed into my ninja outfit, then rejoined him. So you got all dressed up this time. What I really want to know, though, is why. Hold up. Darn finger. And yes. If I told him the truth, chances were he'd get upset. I decided to make up something appropriate. I'm going out on a punishment job too. What a coincidence. Do you really expect me to believe that? Especially when you're practically standing on my doorstep? Haku threw a glance back at the Shadow Vigilant's house while crying out. It seemed I failed to convince him. You think I'm some kind of idiot, don't you? And that I'm gonna let you come along with me? As one vigilant speaking to another, I want to see you in action. That's why I'm really here. Now we finally get to the truth. Are you sure you're not planning on trying to stop me? He suspiciously eyed me to see how I'd react. I immediately shook my head. I won't even lift a finger, I promise. It's no skin off my back if you watch. Just make sure you stay out of my way while you're at it. Eek. That was a good choice. Okay, so I should have told Tim the truth then. Crap. Well, I hate you, Haku, that's for sure. And power's running low. Let's hurry this up. Right. You okay? A little sting, but I'm okay. Alright, continue. Got it. Haku gave me a stern look, then took off toward his destination. I immediately went racing after him. The merchant sat in his house, counting up money, while his guards watched over him. Of course, the funds were earned from those less fortunate, but their situation and numbers meant nothing to him. Obtaining more money was his sole interest and his reason for living, hence why he counted it every night. The rattle of coins, his faint laughter, and the patter of the guards' footsteps were the only sounds. This was all shattered when a foot slammed into the front door. Who's there? Ooh. Bloodshed. Quit it. Fine. The guards immediately came running. Then the closest of his skilled protectors screamed out and fell to the ground. Haku stood there boldly smiling. Try to stop me, and you'll all end up dead like him. He made show of adjusting the grip on his swords, then kicked the man's body. The other guards all flinched but held their ground. They had been paid good money. They drew their swords, then began attack Haku from all sides. A fiendish smile rose on Haku's lips, and his sword began to dance. He had been expecting no less. One by one, the attacking guards met with his swords and fell without question. None were even given a chance to swing. Haku took the last glance at the fallen men, then fixed his eyes on the merchant. He slowly began moving toward him. Who are you? A thief in search of money? Search of my money, whoops. Haku didn't bother answering. His swords glittered in the faint light as if they were alive. The merchant retreated, but Haku covered the distance with one big step. He can plead for mercy in the afterlife. Ooh. One stab to the heart, and the merchant groaned and slumped to the floor. Meh. Whoops. Why me? Haku assured himself those were the man's last words, then put his swords away. Oh dear. I had been watching it from the rafters, and as promised, I didn't raise a finger. Once it was over, I dropped down to Haku's side. The room was silent and smelled heavily of blood. You look like you've got something you want to say. He grumpily spoke up while peering at me. I chose to air my grievance. What you did here doesn't feel like a punishment at all. When you punish someone, you act as a judge in the darkness, for the sake of all the innocents making the request. However, this merchant never even got to repent his crimes. Doesn't that seem more like murder to you? What's the difference? You can make it sound all pretty, but you're still killing them. Haku sounded annoyed, and I immediately replied, There's a big difference. Punishments lead to a future, and murder doesn't. Ooh, she just smacked that in his face. Uh-oh. Bye, Showy Day fans.